The truth they would not hear. When from the graveyard's shadowed ground he came with Cedric, struck down, and spoke the name none wished to hear, the truth was met, not with belief but fear. Harry Potter stood shaken, pale, yet sure, while Albus Dumbledore spoke calm and pure. The darkest walks again, he said, but doubt rose louder in its stead. For in the halls of power and gold, where comfort thrives and truths are sold, Cornelius Fudge turned away, unwilling to face a darker day. It can't be. It must not rise. Some fear was dressed in careful lies, and thus began the quiet war, not against the dark, but truth itself once more. The papers twisted words and name, turned grief and warnings into shame. The boy who lived was now a fool, a liar craving fame and rule. And Dumbledore, once wise and great, was cast aside by whispered hate. A schemer hungry for the throne, so spoke the ministry alone. At Hogwarts gates the shadow crept, where truth was punished, silence kept. For Dolores Umbridge came dressed in pink disguise, with sugar voice and sharpened lies. No danger here, she sweetly claimed, while those who spoke were scarred and shamed. Quills that cut and lessons bear, no shield, no spell, no rightful care. And Harry wrote as he was told, each line obedient, firm and cold. I must not tell lies. Again, again, the words carved deeper into skin. The ink ran red, the letters burned. Each time the cruel phrase returned, not written once and left behind, but etched in flesh, in bone, in mind. The wound would close, then split anew, as if the lie itself were true, a punishment for speaking clear what none in power chose to hear. And still he spoke, he would not bend, though pain became his nightly friend. Each scar a mark, each mark a stand, the truth cut deep into his hand. Cast out at last, yet never gone, Dumbledore moved the fight along. In secret paths, hidden flame, he built the force that bore his name, until one night in shadowed halls, where prophecy and silence calls, the truth broke through a crashing light. The dark revealed before their sight, for there he stood, no whispered lie, Lord Voldemort, beneath the ministry sky. And Fudge, who would not dare believe, saw with his eyes what none could weave. The mask was torn, the lie undone, the war at last had now begun. Yet truth returned could not ease the months of scorn, the cold disgrace. For trust once shattered, cast aside, does not return with wounded pride. And so a new man took the chair, Rufus Scrimger, with a lion's stare. No fool to doubt the rising war, yet still he sought what came before. Not truth, but symbol, hope to display, a hero dressed to lead the way. It came to Harry, voice of need, stand with us now, the world must heed. But Harry's heart burned, fierce and bright, with memory's weight and wounded right. Where were you then, his silent cry, when truth was mocked and we denied? When pain was carved into my skin, when lies were praised and truth a sin, when she who hurt me still remains and walks your halls without her chains. For Dolores Umbridge lingered still, a ghost of law, of twisted will. You ask for duty, Harry said, but trust lies broken, cold and dead. And Scrimgeour sneered, with narrowed view, spoke what he thought he surely knew. You are his man through and through. Harry stood, his answer true. Yes, not loud with pride, nor fierce with cry, but steady as the northern sky. For where the ministry had bent, Dumbledore's truth stood permanent. And though the war would rage and burn, though the world at last would learn, one thing remained, both stark and clear. The truth must stand, though none will hear. I hope you all are having a wizard of a time, and, as always, mischief managed.